Hello, Soul Primer readers and Unified Soul Journey travelers. And welcome today to the first in our new series called Soul Journey Snapshots. I just made this. Anyway, so I am Cate Schultz, and I am the author of Soul Primer, which hopefully a lot of you have. This is Kim has it in the background there. This is our ABC book that teaches one concept per week for 26 weeks, because there's one for each letter of the alphabet, and there are 26 letters in the alphabet. And so I'm the writer of that book. I am also the person who sends you all of those emails, which hopefully a lot of you read. I know some of you read every single one of them, and blessings on those of you who are really serious-mindedly going through this process of transforming yourself, and in the process will transform the world. So thank you all for being here today. So our new program, Soul Journey Snapshots, is something that Kim and I cooked up. So I want to introduce Kim Duff Selby. Say hi, wave.
Hello, everybody, all of Cate's wonderful followers.
So Kim and I met really just a couple weeks ago after she had invited me to be on her podcast, which is called Ignite the Spark. And when we met and when we started talking, it was like, I just fell in love with this woman because, I mean, first of all, just look at her, look at her big smile. And she just exudes positive energy, and she's all about helping other people shine. And she's all about making the world a better place. So obviously that resonated a lot with me. And we had a really wonderful conversation. And then we started talking about other ways that we could work together. So this is Kim, and Kim, I want you to tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello, everybody. Again, I am so happy to be on this transformational journey, transformational for myself as well, because anytime you go into a new journey, you take a step forward into something new, you transform, just like you do with the ABCs here in the Soul Primer. And just a quick little snippet about how I actually found Cate was she was being interviewed by Deepak Chopra. And for some reason, I clicked on the email where he was interviewing her, and I felt like I had met my soulmate on that video. I didn't know her. I reached out to her. I was like, this is right up my alley. I want her on my podcast. And I sent an email, and she was like, well, let me check out your podcast. I could just see her going, oh gosh, here's another fruitcake. And she checked it out and said, I love what you're doing. You're sharing other people's lights, which is what my goal is with Ignite Your Spark, the podcast, to share other people's lights so that you out there will be inspired to share your light, because we really need this world to be filled with light and positivity, because there is so much negativity out there. And so when I read Cate's book and when I spoke to her, I just went, boom, this is a journey I want to take and I want to share with everybody. I mean, my past, I've done a lot of different things, but my essence has always been the same. My essence is sharing light and bringing light out in others. I used to produce fashion shows with real people, and I would bring their light to the runway. I would encourage them to move forward because they can do it. This book is so positive. It gives you all of these ABCs, these great concepts that we all need. And I think it's all about lifting us up. So that's why I'm passionate about working with my new best friend, Cate.
Well, see, there you go. You see why I fell in love with her. But so between the two of us, obviously we have the same objectives. And so I told Kim, I said, I want to create a sort of a video snapshots of you guys out there, you guys who are reading the book, and you people who are sending me emails and messages telling me how much something has changed your life out of what you read in the book, or a poem that meant a lot to you, or just, how your lives really are transforming. So I want to focus on you. And I don't love being in the spotlight. I'm glad to meet you all, and I love putting the face to the name, but Kim's a lot better at being in the spotlight than I am. So I asked her if she would be willing to interview some of you, and she said yes. And so we have cooked up a plan where between the two of us, we are going to try to interview as many unified soul journey travelers as possible. And we're going to listen to your story of your aha moments with the book. And then we want you to tell us about yourself and what you do and what makes you tick. And so we're very excited to put that together. This is the first in that series. We're going to try and do one a week and send them out with the email series. Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Yes, very excited. So you need to think about what it is that you gained from this journey that you are on. We really want to hear your stories, and we want to talk about you because you're the ones that Cate wrote this for. Oh, she wrote it for me too. She just didn't know it at the time. But there's so much to this story of Cate and how she developed the book. I don't know if you all have had a chance to research Cate, but definitely check out our podcast interview because we go into who Cate really is and how she got to where she is today. And I have to say, yeah, well, she is my new best friend and she is fabulous. But Ignite Your Spark, the podcast, I want you to make sure you check that out.
Yeah, do look at that podcast because Kim talks to a lot of really great people. And like she said, there's a lot more information about my story if you want to know the background on the book and whatnot. But basically, we're here, the two of us, to make the world a better place. And I know that that's probably something we all want to see happen. And, I hear people say all the time, how's it ever going to happen? It just seems like there's a lot of heaviness and there's all these problems in the world. And, the only way we're going to get there is by individual transformation. And I love saying that it's going to take a sea swell of transformed individuals to transform the world. And I really think that's true. So we want to put the spotlight on you, and we want you then we want to be able to share your stories with others as inspiration. What else do we need to say, Kim?
Well, if you have gone through this soul primer journey and have really felt the power within yourself and you felt yourself grow and your spark ignited, please share it with others because as Cate said, it's the individuals who will create the collective uplifting of our consciousness. And I totally believe that, which is why I started the podcast. I just think it's really important for each of you to share your light and then share it with someone else. Don't keep your book a secret. Don't keep your goals a secret. Don't keep your desires a secret. Don't keep your light hidden.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And I want to encourage each of you. And I know I've said this in the emails and stuff, but, send me messages so that I know, because I can't read mine. Send me a message and let me know that something has impacted you. And then of course you don't have to be on a video, but if I ask you to be on a video and if you want to, that's great. But like I saw an Instagram post a couple of days ago, gal, I don't know who she is, but she posted about my book and how one letter, A is for abundance, had really changed her life. And then, another gal said, this poem speaks to me. Every time I read this poem, I cry, so I want to hear those things, not because I want to feel good about myself, because I want to know that you're out there having these experiences. And then we can invite you into this opportunity to share with others.
Yeah. And one thing I want to say is if you are afraid of being on camera, don't, because I will also give you some media coaching prior to us recording.
Yes. Yeah. Kim is really good at that because like I said, I'm kind of camera shy, but she just makes it so easy. So anyway, so that's really it. We're just going to do short little 15-minute videos with each of you, hopefully. And again, we want to focus on what you do and what you love. So we're calling this series Soul Journey Snapshots. And we hope that you will have fun with them. And we know that we will.
Yeah, and I cannot wait to meet all of you because I'm obsessed with the book. I'm obsessed with Cate, and I know that I will love each and every one of you who are going through this journey. So please reach out to Cate and tell her your story, and don't be afraid of being on video. We'll make it super easy.
Yeah. Yeah. And that it is exciting because we're really I love this sense of community that we're building. And there are people all around the world that are going through that same page of text at the same time that you are. So it really is a unified, like building up our energy moment. So it's very exciting. And I'm looking forward to seeing it evolve.
Me too.
Okay. Thank you guys. We'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.